On March 16, 2008, 21-year-old aspiring actress and model Julianna Redding was found murdered in her Santa Monica apartment. The brutality of the crime and the glamour surrounding Julianna's budding career captured national attention. As investigators peeled back the layers of her life, they uncovered a strange and tangled web involving a pharmaceutical executive, a failed business deal, and a glamorous woman who would eventually be charged with the crime. Julianna had moved from Arizona to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting and modeling. She had landed minor roles in movies and appeared in Maxim magazine. She was described as warm, charismatic, and ambitious. Friends last saw her alive the evening of March 15, 2008. 2 days later, police found her body in her apartment after her father requested a welfare check. She had been strangled and suffered blunt force trauma. There were no signs of forced entry, suggesting she may have known her killer. Detectives began examining her recent relationships. One of the most prominent people in her life was Dr. Munir Uwaida, a wealthy and controversial Lebanese-born surgeon and pharmaceutical entrepreneur. Uwaida had dated Julianna briefly and had even attempted to bring her father into one of his business ventures. The deal had fallen through, creating tension between them. The investigation stalled until 2010, when police received a critical tip that pointed to Kelly Sue Park, a woman who had worked for Uwaida and was described as his fixer. Park had no criminal record, but lived a life of privilege in Southern California. She had ties to multiple Uwaida-related businesses and had access to high-level medical and financial documents. DNA evidence found on Julianna's neck and clothing matched Park. Phone records and surveillance footage placed Park near Julianna's apartment on the night of the murder. Investigators believed Park was sent by Uwaida to intimidate or punish Julianna because of the failed business connection and the soured relationship. Instead, she killed her. In 2010, Kelly Sue Park was arrested and charged with Julianna Redding's murder. Prosecutors portray her as a contract killer, someone who carried out tasks for Uwaida under the guise of business dealings. Park's defense attorneys argued that the evidence was circumstantial and that DNA transfer was possible without direct contact. They said Park had never met Julianna and had no motive to kill her. The trial began in 2013 in Los Angeles. Prosecutors revealed the extent of Park's relationship with Uwaida and painted her as a loyal enforcer willing to use violence when necessary. The defense countered with character witnesses who insisted Park was incapable of such violence and suggested the DNA could have been planted or transferred innocently. Despite the serious allegations and strong circumstantial case, the jury acquitted Kelly Sue Park of all charges in June 2013. The verdict stunned the courtroom and devastated Julianna's family, who believed justice had been denied. Park was released and has maintained her innocence since. Although prosecutors believed Dr. Munir Uwaida orchestrated the murder, he fled the country before charges could be filed. In 2015, he was arrested in Lebanon on unrelated fraud charges. As of 2025, he remains free and has not been extradited to the United States. No one else has been convicted in connection with Julianna Redding's death.